Whether you're purchasing your first home or exploring property investment opportunities, understanding the type of ownership involved is essential. We explore the key differences between fee simple, leasehold, and life estate ownership, and how each one affects your rights, responsibilities, and long-term plans. Real estate versus real property. These terms are often used interchangeably, but they carry different meanings. Real estate refers to the physical components of property, the land itself, any structures attached to it, fixtures or items permanently attached to the land, and are included, while movable objects known as chattels are not. Real property, on the other hand, includes real estate plus the legal rights associated with ownership. Together, these rights form the bundle of rights that defines the full scope of ownership. These include the right to possess, the right to control, the right to enjoy, the right to exclude others, and the right to dispose. Alberta follows the Torrens Land Titles System, where the provincial government guarantees the accuracy of all property title registrations. This system allows anyone to search property records which reveal key details such as the current owner, the form of ownership, and any registered interests like mortgages, liens, or leases that may affect the property. Before we discuss the types of ownership, it is important to understand how your rights as a property owner are protected. Be sure to check out my previous presentation on RPR versus title insurance. Fee simple is the most common and complete form of land ownership in Alberta. It grants the owner extensive legal rights, including the ability to use, sell, lease, or will the property to heirs. But remember, the Crown still technically owns all land in Canada. As a fee simple holder, you're not the absolute owner. You're holding an estate from the Crown. That's why you're still subjected to things like municipal zoning regulations, environmental restrictions, property taxation, and in rare cases, expropriation by the government. In essence, fee simple represents the highest level of private land ownership available under Canadian law. Fee simple is usually what you acquire when purchasing property. Within fee simple ownership, there are three common forms. Sole ownership. The property is registered under one individual. If the sole owner is married, the spouse has rights to the property referred to as dower rights under the Dower Act, which grants spousal rights which must be respected even if one spouse is named on the title. Joint tenancy. Two or more individuals hold equal and undivided interest. If one owner passes away, their share automatically transfers to the surviving joint tenants. This must be stated explicitly on the transfer document. Tenancy in common. Multiple owners hold individual shares which may be unequal. Each owner may sell or pass their share through a will, and ownership does not transfer automatically upon death. Leasehold ownership. Unlike fee simple, leasehold ownership does not include ownership of the land itself. Leaseholders and renters are granted the right by the property owner to use and occupy land or real property for a specific period in exchange for rent or other agreed terms. However, leasehold ownership may come with limitations such as resale restrictions, higher financing barriers, and the obligation to vacate upon lease expiry unless renewed. Buyers should always review lease terms carefully and seek legal advice if uncertain. A life estate grants an individual the right to occupy or use a property for the duration of their life. After the life tenant's death, ownership passes to another party known as the remainder man. This type of arrangement is often used in estate planning. For example, a parent may grant their spouse a life estate in the family home with the property reverting to children afterward. The life tenant has the right to reside in or rent the property, is responsible for day-to-day expenses and maintenance, cannot sell or encumber the property beyond their lifetime interest. Life estates are recorded as legal interests on the property title and may restrict the owner's ability to sell or obtain financing. They also come with legal responsibilities to maintain the property's condition as required by the doctrine of waste, which safeguards the future interest of the remainder man. Understanding the nature of property ownership is fundamental to making informed real estate decisions. Fee simple gives you full control and long-term security. Leasehold provides access to land but not full ownership. Life estates offer lifetime rights with future limitations. Each comes with its own legal, financial, and practical considerations. Knowing which type of ownership applies and how it aligns with your goals is key to protecting your investment.